What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Funko 411. On today's video, I've got 20 of these Mystery Grail boxes. Let's see if we can finally pull a grail. Alright guys, so before we get started and ripping into these boxes, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box breakdown. As I said at the beginning of the video, I got 20 of these boxes, and just to give you a little bit of information about Mystery Grail, they have a box run every single Sunday. You're allowed to buy 4 boxes per run, so these are actually from 5 different box runs, 5 different weeks that they've had these releases. Each box costs $15. Shipping is $4, so that gives us a total cost of $19. Multiply that times the 20 boxes, that gives us a total of $380 for all of these boxes. Each of the boxes does not have a guaranteed value, so you're not guaranteed anything. You know, most of the time I think the minimum's probably like $5 or $6, but no guaranteed value. The number of boxes available per run for these was 1,750 boxes. There's 1 pop in every box, along with a scratcher ticket, which we'll talk about later. And then box condition is listed as 7.5 or better. So hopefully everything's in great shape, but if anything is really damaged, we'll go ahead and adjust for that at the end when we look at the values of everything. But let's go ahead and get into the boxes. I mean, the best way to do this, I did not open any of them, so you can see they're all still sealed. What I'm gonna do first is I'll probably open these all, and I'll kind of give you a little fast forward as I rip them all open. This one's the only one out of all of these, by the way, that has a faded box. Let's save this one for the end, just out of curiosity, if maybe this is the lucky one. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20 boxes. All right, let's just get right into it. Let's start with this one. We'll do it mystery style, of course, each one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, look out, very first one. Way to go. You pulled a grail. Share your good fortune on social media and be sure to tag us, Mystery Grail. Man, this is the first one I've ever pulled. This is Louise Belcher from Bob's Burgers. I've not seen this pop before. I don't collect any Bob's Burgers pops, but I'm assuming this one's got a little bit of value. I don't think this was like one of the mega grails. It is from 2015 though, so it's a little bit older. But there is Louise Belcher. I'm guessing this is probably one of those mid-range grails, maybe like a $40 or $50 pop, but who knows? All right, one down. Let's do another one. Let's just go right down the line. Here we go. Number 2, we got Sergeant Slaughter, WWE. Don't know anything about that pop. I don't see any special star on this one, so I'm assuming this is just a common, probably a $10 pop, but that's all right. Sergeant Slaughter, at least it's something I haven't seen before. This one is from 2018, so it's got a couple years on it. So there is Sergeant Slaughter. All right, next up we've got, let's see, I turn it around because I have noticed that they've all been upside down so far. 1, 2, 3. We got Miami Vice Tubbs. This is a newer pop, not super old. Coming from Hot Topic or Box Lunch. This one's 2019, so a couple years, but I don't think this one has very much value. This one has potential for value though, because it is, you know, kind of a niche pop, something that does have collectability. They probably, I don't know much about it, but I'm guessing that they probably only made these 2, and so at some point people might want to collect just these 2 pops, so it could have some future value, but I'm guessing probably a $10 pop. Next up, we've got Toxic Morty, Target exclusive, glows in the dark. This one is from 2017. I don't think this is anything too special, but not a bad pop. Not something that I collect. And to be honest, yeah, so far we haven't really gotten anything that I collect myself, but I don't feel like we've done super bad. I mean, obviously we hit the very first one, so I think we're doing okay on value so far, but nothing really that I'll want to add to my collection, but there is Toxic Morty. Next one we've got is, let's see, it is Chewbacca Flocked Box Lunch exclusive. That's not too bad. It's an exclusive. I mean, they make so many Star Wars pops and a lot of them are worth not very much. Probably not something that I'll keep, but it is a cool pop. I do like the look of that. The look of Chewbacca flocked, the glasses, the little gun and everything. Probably like a $20 pop, I would guess, 15, 20 bucks. All right, how about we do this one? Just finish going down the line. Next up we have, oh, it's a Chase. That's not bad. Hellboy Chase. I know that this one does not have a ton of value, but it is a Chase, so it's probably worth at least 20, 25 bucks. Like I said, I don't think this one is super valuable. I could be wrong. I know I've had it back in the day when it first came out in 2017. I don't remember it having a ton of value then, but I could be wrong. It could be worth, 30, 40 bucks now. Who knows? There's Hellboy. Next up we have, let's see, 1, 2, give you a little closer look, 3. Yoda. Man, we're hitting, we must have got some Star Wars collection in here, because here is Yoda. This one looks like a common to me, looks relatively new, so probably not much value to it, just a common one, but it is a cool Yoda figure. All right, last one in this row we have, I got it upside down. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 1, 2, 3. We got Undersea Gal. Is this from Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. This is a common. This one's pretty recent too. I think this was like a year or two old. I remember seeing this one not too long ago. These do tend to go up in value pretty quick though, because there are a ton of Nightmare Before Christmas collectors. Not one that I'll hold on to again. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but with these Mystery Grail boxes, you're kind of hoping to hit one of the big hits. This is just a common one, not something that I collect, so that one will probably go up for sale at some point, but there you go. Next up, we have, this one had a little bit of the box was like beat in a little bit. Hopefully no damage. I mean, the protectors usually take care of everything, but ready, 1, 2. Another Yoda. Well, not Yoda, but baby Yoda, the child. This one is from 2020 Fall Convention, pretty recent. I can't remember who this was shared with, but this is Baby Yoda with the pendant. Pretty cool. I mean, Baby Yoda, the child, they have him holding all kinds of different stuff. They have about 50 different pops with him holding things, or I do like the style of this pop though, when they do it in kind of the horizontal box where, they kind of make his ears nice and wide. It's kind of just a cooler way to display it, but there is the child with pendant. Next, we have, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, another Star Wars pop. This is Rey. Man, I definitely feel like they had some big Star Wars collection must have came in. A lot of commons too, but I mean, obviously there are going to be a lot of commons in these Mystery Grail boxes. But for somebody who doesn't really collect a ton of Star Wars, I've definitely gotten a lot of Star Wars these last few boxes. But there is Rey. This one, yeah, this one couldn't be worth more than $8 to $10, I don't think. All right, next one. Hopefully we didn't spoil all of our luck on that very first box. Hopefully we get something else. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We got, this one's all right. This one's not too bad. Leonard Hofstadter as Green Lantern. This was from 2019 Summer Convention. This one was shared with Walmart. I think it's worth like 20 bucks. They have all the characters with their DC variations. So, and I think all of them are kind of semi in that $20, $30 range. Maybe 1 or 2 of them are a little bit more valuable than the others, but Leonard Hofstadter as Green Lantern. All right, next one. Next one we've got Uno, dos, tres. Oh, we got Pluto. We got a holiday one. Amazon exclusive Pluto. It's got his little Christmas lights and his candy cane in his mouth. This is a cool pop. I love the holiday pops. Those are kind of my favorite ones that they do. They're hard to collect because you got to put them away every year and stuff. You got to have room for them, but I do love the holiday pops. I think I have this one. I would guess it's probably worth like 15 bucks, 10, 15 bucks, because it was part of the Amazon, one of those kind of boxes that have 2 pops and, you know, some pins and other stuff in it. So I think you might even be able to still get this box on Amazon. They usually re-release them for the holidays if it's not something that's like a super limited run. But there's Pluto. All right, next one. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. Alice in Wonderland. This is a Target exclusive. Not super old pop, pretty recent. This one was 2020. Yeah, so not super old. This was like their 65th anniversary edition for Disneyland. It's a cool style. I like the way they did the boxes and everything, but this pop doesn't have a ton of value. I think it's probably right around that $10, $15 range. Next up we have, let's see. Can we get another star, please? 1, 2, 3. No. Arya Stark. Many of you know these Game of Thrones pops, the values went in the dumps after the final season of the show did not do very well. This is one of the older ones. This is the 2016 one. They did have a lot of other variations of Arya later on. They have like a box lunch exclusive one that's pretty cool, but this one, just a common one. I think it's, you know, probably not a crazy hit. Probably just a common price, 10, 15 bucks. All right, we got these 2, and then we got the 4 more I put on the floor. This one is Batman, the Dawnbreaker, pretty cool. Part of that 80-year collection. I actually really like this box style that they did. I know they think they've started to kind of get away from it, but I do like this one a lot. But there is Batman Dawnbreaker. All right, this is our last one from the table. We got 4 more on the floor. This one, oh, the flap didn't even work, but we did hit a grail. This one I think is actually a pretty big grail. This one is Fugitive Toys exclusive Stitch. This is a pretty big one, I think. I have never had this pop. This is a flocked Stitch, 2015. I don't know what the value is on that. Honestly, I don't collect the Stitch pops, so I'm not sure on the value, but I do know it's older and it's pretty valuable, so we'll see how much that one is. I don't know. All right, so here are our last 4 boxes. This is the one that I was saying had the faded box, so we'll save that one for last just in case it's something special. I'm just playing around. It's probably not anything special, but it's fun to hope that maybe something cool's in there. So we'll open up this one first. What we have, we've got, who's this? This is Civil Warrior. It's a Hot Topic exclusive, glow in the dark. I do not know anything about this pop. This, I can tell you right now, this is not anything super valuable. My guess would be pretty common, $10, $15 pop, maybe even less than that. All right, next one. Getting close to the end, got 3 left. This one is the Pink Ranger from the Power Rangers movie. This one's from 2016, but the ones from the movie instead of the show did not really gain much value. The ones from the show are a little bit more valuable, a little bit harder to find. It's probably that nostalgia factor of, you know, people who grew up watching Power Rangers can go back and collect those. The movie one, not quite as popular. This is probably like 10 or 15 bucks. All right, second to last box. What do we have? We've got, who is this? This is Percival Graves from Fantastic Beasts. These pops did not do very well overall. I'm gonna guess that this is pretty common or not very valuable. This one's from 2016. Fantastic Beasts, so it's from the first movie. Yeah, I don't know. Probably just a pretty common pop, but Percival Graves. Don't know much about that one. All right, last but not least, our faded box. This is gonna be the Mega Grail. I can feel it. Let's see, ready? 1, 2. It is Little Sweet from Dr. Pepper. That one's not bad, actually. That's not too bad. I know when this first came out, it had some pretty crazy value because you had to wait for it to get kind of like sent in the mail and all that stuff, and nobody had it at first, so people were flipping it on eBay and stuff for crazy prices, but now it's kind of settled back down to reality. But Little Sweet Dr. Pepper ad icon, I think this one's probably a decent hit, probably better than the $10 or $15 range, but I don't know. I don't think it's any more than like $20 or $30. So there's Little Sweet. All right, let me check the values on all of these. I'll get back to you in 1 second and I'll kind of breeze through them. I'll tell you the prices of everything. All right, so I've got our values. Louise Belcher is coming in at $43. Sergeant Slaughter is coming in at $19. Tubbs is $11. Toxic Morty is $18. Chewbacca, the box lunch exclusive, was $16. Hellboy, the chase, was $35, so a little bit better than I thought on that one. Yoda was $15. Undersea Gal was $10. The Child with Pendant was $20. Ray was $11. Leonard Hofstadter coming in at $18. Pluto coming in at $20. Alice from Target is coming in at $18. Arya Stark is just $8. I think that was our lowest pop, or one of our lowest. Batman with Dawnbreaker, $25. Not bad. Our biggest hit though was this Fugitive exclusive Stitch. This one was coming in at $80. That was our big hit. Civil Warrior was $8. Pink Ranger was $8. Percival Graves was $8, and then the Little Sweet was $19. So that gives us a total for all of these pops of $410. But in previous videos, I've always given some credit for the scratcher cards. These basically are worth about $1 per 100 tokens. And I went ahead and scratched these all off. I'm not gonna bore you by showing you them all, but there's 20 of them here, and we ended up getting 5,700 tokens. So that's $57 in additional value that we got from these tokens. And I'm gonna add that to the 410, and that's gonna give us a total of $467. We only spent $380, so that gave us a return of $87, or 22.89%. So that's awesome. We haven't done so well on these Mystery Grail boxes in the past, but this definitely makes up for it. And it also kind of gives you a better idea of what you might get when you have a bigger sample of boxes. So this was 20 boxes. I've only opened 8 in the past. So, now we have 28 boxes. So then if we go take a look at our current rankings for our mystery boxes that do not have a guaranteed value, Mystery Grail is going to move up to the #1 spot with a 14.28% return on investment. Chalice Collectibles is going to bump down to #2. Nerdy Newt is staying at #3, and Jempops at #4. But yeah, before you head out, make sure to leave me a comment down below. I'm curious to get your thoughts on these boxes and what you think, if you're still into the Mystery Grail boxes, if you're still buying them and stuff like that. Hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's just one click away, it's free, and then you'll get notified when I post videos like this and everything else. If you do all that stuff, then I'll see you on the next one.